Macmillan Audio presents The Hidden Light of Northern Fires by Daren Wang. Read for you by Robin Miles. Prologue. When I was a child, my family moved to Town Line, New York, taking up in an ancient half-converted barn, chock-a-block with the detritus of its 150 years. There were old farm tools, a huge brass bell in a belfry, a rusted shotgun so old that no shell made today would fit it, and shelves of books. My parents took to finishing the conversion with a fever, and the first step was clearing out the mess. Early on, they found a book dealer willing to trade out the old books on the study shelves for a recent edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica. Exactly the thing my 3 older brothers and I would need for our new school. I remember watching as the old man with rimless glasses took the books off the study shelves and packed them carefully into boxes. One volume made him pause, a diary with a broken clasp. He opened it and showed me the delicate pages. Even then, I thought the handwriting was beautiful. "That's a lady's hand," he said, as much to himself as to me. There were other things tipped into the pages, letters and crumbling news clippings and handwritten receipts. Like most, my childhood home imprinted me. Years later, I went looking for its history and fell down a rabbit hole of wonder. I learned the name of the family that built that old barn and the house attached to it. As I tracked down their descendants and dug through newspaper archives and court records, I saw that lady's handwriting again. Signatures on contracts and wills, names on the backs of ancient photos. I've often imagined the fate of that diary. Cared for and revered in some private collection, or buried at the bottom of a stray cardboard box in someone's attic. I've spent years piecing together the lost story that I had one brief glimpse of as a child. 1861. Railroad. $1,000 reward. Ran away from the subscriber on the 27th December, a Negro man, 5 foot 11 inches, medium brown, known by the name of Joe Bell. I will pay $1,000 cash for delivery to me at Walnut Grove Plantation of Harper's Ferry. J. Yates Bell. Newspaper clipping, dated January 3rd, 1861, pasted into Mary Willis's journal. The shoes had been sound when he set out, but the frozen fields and mountain crossings had worn through the soles, tearing apart the stitching at the heels and toes. Joe had bound them together 3 nights earlier with a length of rough twine he found by the side of the road, and had not taken them off since, afraid they would fall apart and leave him nothing. Every step broke the crust of snow with a crackling noise, and the fine powder beneath sifted into his shoes through the holes and the split seams. The faint sound echoed across the frozen meadow. He felt as if he'd been hungry forever. He had spent the day hiding in a luggage car under a horse blanket, and the crust of bread he'd eaten had been so dry it had made his gums bleed. The porter, a freedman named Mayfield, had brought it to him along with instructions. "Get off at Alton. The stop after that is Town Line, and the station agent there is a serious one. Checks for stowaways most every night. When we slow down, get yourself off the back of the train so no one will notice you. Stay away from the road. Head west and look for a barn with a white horseshoe, about 3 miles. Keep your head low. Don't mess around with no one else. There's copperheads in Town Line, and they're looking for him."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?